Okay, in this video I'm looking at arithmetic series and in particular a sum of a series. Now there is a video introduction to arithmetic sequences that if you would like to have a look at might be helpful as well if you haven't looked at that yet. I also have a video comparing arithmetic and geometric sequences as well if you want to look at the difference with those. In this video we're just looking at the sum of a series. So we've got a series given to us, 2, 5, 8, 11. And we want to find the sum of the first 14 terms. Now our rule for the sum of a series is S of n, so that means the sum for n terms, is equal to n over 2 outside of 2a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. Now if you don't know what those letters mean, the a, the d and the n, you might want to go and watch that video on arithmetic sequences. So looking at our sequence up here, or a series, our starting number is 2. So that's what our A is equal to. Now looking at that one, we are going up in threes. So our common difference is 3. And we've been asked to find the sum of the first 14 terms. So our N is equal to 14. So S of 14 is going to equal 14 over 2 outside of 2 times 2, because we've got 2 times A and our A is equal to 2. Plus n minus 1, so we're going to do 14 take away 1, and we're going to multiply that by 3. 14 divided by 2 is 7, 2 times 2 is 4, 14 take away 1 is 13 times 3. So I've got 7, and I want to do 4 plus 39. So I'll grab my calculator, and I'm going to do my 4 plus 39, and then I'm going to multiply that by 7. So I get 301 as the sum of that series. I've got a next example where it's not as straightforward, just to look at a slightly more complex one. So we've got find the sum of this series. Now we've got 27, 23, 19, 15, ... minus 33. So that tells us the negative 33 is our last term in the series. So we're not told how many terms there are. So obviously we need to work that out first. So we're going to use our general form, T of n is equal to a plus n minus 1 times by the common difference. So in this case, we know that the term that we're looking for is negative 33. So we already know that. Our first term is 27. We don't know the n. So we write n minus 1. And we do know the common difference because we can look at what's happening here and we're taking away 4 each time that we go. So we're going to multiply that by minus 4. So my first step is going to be negative 33 take away 27. And when I do that, I get negative 60. Now I know that that's going to be negative 4 times by n take 1. So I can either expand that out or just divide by negative 4. Now when I do negative 60 divided by negative 4, I'm going to get 15. So now I know that n minus 1 is equal to 15. So then n must be 16. Now that I know that, I can now use my sum of a series where I have n is equal to 16, a is equal to 27, d is equal to negative 4, and we're looking S of 16. We want the 16th, the sum of the first 16 terms. So that's going to be n over 2 outside of 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So our n is 16 over 2 outside of 2 times 27 plus 16 take 1 being multiplied by negative 4. I know that 16 divided by 2 is 8. I've got 2 times 27 is going to give me 54. And then I'm going to do 16 take 1 is 15 times by negative 4. Now 15 times by negative 4 I know is negative 60 because I did that in the line above. So I've got 54 take 60. And then I'm going to multiply that by negative 8. So I get, sorry, not by negative 8, just by positive 8. So I get negative 48 as my answer. So that's one where it's a little bit more complicated because we had to solve for n first and then sub that in to find the sum of the series.